Hey there, cats and kiddos! I don't know why I keep saying that. Welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. I know, we've got a theme going, but you guys seem to like this stuff, so, and I'm enjoying making it, because I've already put, 200 plus hours in this game, just personally. So, today, if you couldn't tell, I'm going to show you guys how to make a rock garden, or in other words, how to move all the rocks on your island wherever you specifically want them. So I hope you guys are ready. Remember, if this helped you, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, I don't really care. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this going. Step one is to make a design, and it's really simple. We're just going to grab the fill tool and totally clear this out with nothing. And then we are going to take the rectangle tool and we're just going to make a big square around the outside. That way we can see what one square of land looks like and easily map out the area to put our rocks in. Map out the areas that we need to block off so that they don't spawn. I'm doing my little border too thick because I like it too thick. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna give that a simple name, one square, and then confirm it. And there we go. We have our basic one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make another one, and I'm just gonna put a big gray circle in the middle. That's going to be where the rock actually is, because every rock takes a 3x3 area of these squares, of these tiles. So the rock goes in the middle, and then around the outside is where the items will drop when you hit the rock. So when you plan for this, you need to make sure that you have enough area for the stuff to drop out of the rock. And the rock would be in the middle, and then the items drop on the outside. So you need to make room like this. Not necessarily exactly. You need to make room for a rock to be able to spawn in. And you need to make sure that there are no other places on your island that have that much space available so that rocks don't spawn where you don't want them. Now we're going to make another design. This one is super simple again. Just, take the bucket tool, and we are going to fill the entire square with one color. Doesn't matter what color. I'm going to go with bright green, because why not? Fill all, and there you go. Save it. Doesn't matter what you call it. It's just a big green square. Now, in order to prevent rocks from spawning without cluttering your island with a whole bunch of junk that is difficult to deal with, you're going to take that design, and you're going to put it on a mannequin and put it on the ground. Now, that mannequin, for whatever reason, takes up the same area as a rock, the same 3x3 area as a rock. So if you put a mannequin down in every 3x3 grid on the entire island that isn't already covered by a tree, like, because you can't put something where a tree is, or like, the rocks won't spawn over top of the flowers I have. If you've noticed, I've got a lot of flowers. But they will spawn right up next to the flowers, so you gotta make sure that it's covered. See how that rock right there is right up next to it? So yeah, you just want to throw mannequins down all over the entire island. Now, rocks will not spawn on the terraformed paths that I have made here. I have put designed patterns over top of them. But again, they will spawn right up next to the edge. So you can plan it out, and that takes a lot of time. What I did is I planned that out a little bit, and then as you're going to see, I basically just started spamming mannequins everywhere. And I did have to go back a few times and break the rocks and put down more mannequins, because I missed a few spots here and there, and you probably will too, unless you super mathematically do it and your island isn't covered in flowers like mine is. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Just take the same design, put it on a mannequin, stick them all over the island, and make sure there are no 3x3 areas left that rocks can spawn in. Depending on how much open space you have on your island, it'll take more or less time. Like I said, I have a lot of flowers and weird stuff on my island in terraformed paths, so... But still, it took me a little while, and I kept missing little spots here and there, so I had to keep going back. It's really the best way to do this, and you'll find out why in just a few minutes at the end of the video, why mannequins is 100% what you want to use, not only because they cover that 3x3 area, but because they are super, super easy to clean up. Okay, now that we've got the entire island covered in mannequins, we broke our rocks and we skipped ahead 2 days, look what we've got. We've got 2 rocks in our little area. I just wanted to show you guys how you can do it without terraforming. You can't really control exactly where they spawn in that area, but they will all spawn in the area that you've left open. Now, if you do have terraforming unlocked, what you can do is make an area like this with the paths all around and the little squares of grass in the middle. Skip ahead a few days. It takes 1 day for each rock to respawn, so I skipped ahead 6 days, and they have all filled out the spots that I wanted to go in. So boom! That's really the gist of it, is how to make yourself a rock garden. And now I can easily collect all of the resources very, very quickly. I don't have to run around cracking at all the rocks just to find the one that spits out money every day. It is super convenient for a lot of reasons. Plus, if you're trying to go for a certain aesthetic or whatever, you know, you can make it very decorative. Have a nice little rock garden or a zen garden. Put some sand down around it. Actually, I was thinking I might replace the brick paths with sand and go for kind of a zen rock garden theme. So, you know, it's up to you, but that's the gist of it. And you can do it with and without terraforming, but you have more control over it if you have terraforming unlocked. Now, the important part, cleanup. How are we going to get rid of all of these stupid mannequins? Well, I'll tell you. We're going to go back into the designer app, and then we are going to edit the design that we used for the mannequins. We don't actually have to do anything to the design, just go change design, and then hit the plus button again to be done, and confirm, save it. Since you changed it for whatever reason, it makes all of the mannequins disappear. So now your island is totally clean of mannequins. If you've put any of those little grids down that I made to kind of measure stuff out, you know, you still have to clean those up, but you're done. You've got a little rock garden. You don't have stuff all over your island. Bam! Amazing! I really like this little trick. It is super helpful to have full control over designing your island exactly as you want. I tried to explain this as best as I could. I'm not incredibly apt at that, clearly, but I hope you guys understood. If you have any questions or you didn't understand something, hit me up in the comments. And remember, it means a lot to me. You guys like, comment, sub, all that stuff. I know you're enjoying these Animal Crossing videos, and I am really loving making them, so I'm glad we're all having fun here. Guys, I will see you in the next one. Catch you later.